Hey everyone, this is Scott Wyden-Kibowitz, and today I want to show you the LP180 from LumoPro. The LP180 comes in this awesome, little black bag. What's really cool about it is, in addition to having a belt loop, you've also got a little Velcro pocket in the back so you can keep some goodies. So what goodies am I talking about? Well, inside you have a spot for the flash itself and another pouch. Why have an inside pouch and an outside pouch? Well, here's the cool part. For the inside pouch, you have the ability to use the new mounting plate for the flash. And this is a big improvement from the older LumoPro flashes, because the older ones, it was a thinner plastic, and so you could actually bend it, where this is pretty strong. And there was no tripod mount or umbrella mount or whatever you want to call it. Now, not only does it have one, but it's metal, so it's going to be stronger than a flimsy plastic one like some of the other brands out there have. So that's for the inside pouch. In the outside pouch, you've got the ability to put these awesome gels that come with the flash. And I'll talk more about that later on when I show you the flash. But it comes with a whole wide range of gels, including color correction and color effects. So you've got color corrections, and here's the color effects, two different ones. Cool stuff. So that you can actually put on the outside here in the Velcro if you needed to, or you can put whatever, some change or whatever you want to put in there. You can put, it comes with some cables, so you can put some cables back there too. Okay, so that's the case and the accessories that come with it. Here's the actual flash. The LumoPro LP180. It's a bigger flash, probably more like the Nikon and 910 flash, that range. It's a pretty big one, and what I really like about the look of it is it actually looks like it belongs on Batman's belt. It's a matte black finish, a nice strong and lightweight plastic though. And what's cool, because it's a matte black finish, it's gonna reflect a lot less light off of it. So if you're with other photographers, or if you're in the studio, you don't have to worry about blocking the actual flash, because it's not going to be reflective. What else? Let's see. Well, most of the time when you talk about a hot shoe flash and you want to turn it or whatever, you have a little button you have to push. On this one, you do not have to push any buttons. You just grab it and turn it however you want in any direction. Really great. That's a great feature. In addition, you have over here another mounting port or plate or mounting spot, whatever you want to call it, for a tripod or a umbrella stand or light stand or whatever. It's also metal, and it's that way you can actually mount your flash just like this, and it's not going anywhere. So that's really cool. So you have two options. You've either got the little stand with the mount or the actual flash, which means you don't have to carry that with you if you ever think you're going to mount it somewhere. So let's say you have a GorillaPod that you keep with you to do some spontaneous shooting. You don't need to bring the little mount with you. You can just attach the flash to your GorillaPod. What else? In the front you have the infrared in and the infrared out. The infrared in is so that when this is set to slave, meaning another flash will trigger this, you have that port here, which that's all it's for. Then you also have the out, so for autofocus you can actually have the autofocus assist on when needed, and it will illuminate to help your camera autofocus. You have a ready light and a slave light, so that you know when it's ready and you know when it's on slave. Also, there is a little beep, and I'll show you that when I turn the flash on. There's a little beep that you can set so that when your flash is ready and recharged, it'll go beep real quick, and you know that it's ready to go for the next shot. Okay, so over here, right next to this port, is your battery compartment, and unlike the older one, this one, the door stays on. It's a nice finished metal right here for the contacts, and you don't have to, it's very quick. You don't have to worry about dropping batteries by holding the door or anything like that. My favorite feature about this is right here at the bottom. You see the hot shoe right here, or the plate for your camera's hot shoe, and the locking mechanism. It's redesigned from the old one. The old one was using a twist style lock, which can be a little difficult if you have thick fingers. So what this one is, it's got a button and a lever. You push the button, twist the lever, and it's locked. Push the button, twist the lever, and it's unlocked. Really good. You don't have to struggle with it, and it locks perfectly well. Keeps your flash on your camera or on your mount or wherever. It's also this lovely rubber piece. Now what's great about this is, unlike other manufacturers that don't have this, you have this built in, which means you don't have to buy a separate accessory like you do with Nikon. When this is on your camera, it will protect that exposed contact from the elements, from possible drizzle, whatever. So while your equipment is not 100% waterproof, very little equipment is actually 100% waterproof. Protecting exposed contacts is an important thing to do, and they're doing this for you at no extra charge. They're just giving you this nice rubber protection automatically when you put it on your camera. And then you got that awesome lock, which is so smooth, it works perfect. So let's turn the flash on, hold the little white button, and as you can see, it's illuminated. I have it set right now to max power 1:1. Let's show you the beep real quick. So here's the beep. So you heard that little boop. I'll do it again. Here, watch the front. And that's it. That's your little beep. You can turn that on or off. And it works very well. It's not too loud. It's not too soft. If you're in the studio, it's perfect to not be distracting, but also let you know so you don't have to look to see if it is back to full power. You got the up and down to change your power setting, and it goes, I think it's by third stops, 1/3 each stop, so you can go down very little. So 1:1 minus 0.3, 1:1 minus 0.7, and then let's go back to full. 1:1, 1:1, 1:1 minus 0.3, 1:1 minus 0.7, and then it drops to half, and then half minus 0.3 and half minus 0.7. So you're getting a little bit of fine tuning there in between, which is nice. And then your left and rights, you can actually hit the select button, go to the next one, and then you got your left and rights and up and downs for your zoom. So you can zoom it from 24. Let's go down 24 up to 28, 35, 50, 70, 80, 105. Back to 24 millimeters. So you got a good amount of zoom on here as well. And I'll do this again so you can actually hear it zooming. So there you go. You can also turn off that backlight if you find it distracting. You can turn off the sound, as I said. There's a battery indicator here. There's also a slave button here, so you can turn slave on if you need to fire this by using another flash. And then last but not least, you've got your built-in reflector here, your little plastic reflector to bounce your light forward, and your wide-angle, little diffuser thing here for when you're doing wide-angle shots. You can throw that on there as well. So that's the LumoPro LP180. It comes out July 2013, and I've had this for a while. I've been playing with it, and it's a lot of fun. I cannot wait to see it in the hands of people, to see what everyone can do with it, and to see other reactions, because I think this is a pretty revolutionary product for a flash. Because a flash is just a flash, but it is pretty neat. Oh, almost forgot some important stuff. On this side, there's a little compartment here. You've got the ability to do a power pack. So if you have a power pack for that, you got a PC port for triggering through PC. You have a regular mini phone port, so like a Pocket Wizard type trigger. And you've got a USB port, because you can upgrade the firmware in this as time goes by. LumoPro might find little features to add, or they might find some bugs that need to be fixed. So you can actually update your firmware right inside the flash. So really nice as well. So actually, let me throw this onto my Nikon D800. You can see the size compared to the camera. Okay, so I have my D800 here, and I'm going to take the flash and put it into the shoe, lock it. Let's turn. So here is the Nikon D800 with the 24-70 LP180 lens on it and the LumoPro flash. Really nice. One thing to mention about the gels before I close this up is there's these little slots here that your gels can fit inside. And the way this is designed so that the gels are actually bowed. Let's put one in real quick so you can see what I mean. Okay, so you can see I actually got the gel in here. And here it is. It's bowed a little bit. Now that's how it's going to sit, because it's going to bounce the light through it, or push the light through it, and now this color correcting gel is going to do its job. But what I found is, if you're moving around a lot, because this is bowed, the wind is going to go through it and just push your gel out. So my recommendation is, if you're going to be using the gels while moving around, take some gaffer's tape and just tape down the sides a little bit. That way it doesn't fly off. Otherwise, if you're doing the studio and you're not moving and there's no fan going or anything, it's not going to go anywhere. So just let it be where it is. That's really, I guess, what that's designed for. So this is the LumoPro LP180. If you pick one up, please come back and let me know what your thoughts are. I really love to hear your thoughts compared to mine. I think this is going to be pretty revolutionary for how, as far as a flash can go. So, great stuff from LumoPro. And I'll leave you with one more note. If Batman is watching this, make sure you pick one up because it fits your belt very well. Thanks for watching.